Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something maybe a bit overlooked, but potentially really powerful. Mirror work.
Yeah, mirror work. It's fascinating because it sounds so simple, doesn't it?
It really is.
Just, looking yourself in the eye in a mirror and talking affirmations, truths, healing stuff.
But the idea is it's a shortcut almost to
Mhm.
manifesting, healing, even reprogramming your subconscious.
Exactly. It aims straight for that deeper level. We're hoping this deep dive gives listeners a real sense of how it could be a shortcut to, well, significant personal growth.
And this is a new age fluff, right?
Yeah.
Louise Hay was a big proponent.
Oh, absolutely. Her book, You Can Heal Your Life, huge.
Yeah.
She really pushed mirror work as a way to build self-approval, forgive, and kind of recondition your mind.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Why does it work? What's going on when we're staring at ourselves and talking?
Well, think about when your subconscious is most open. It's usually when you're emotionally engaged, right? And also when things are repetitive, focus. Plus, visual and sensory input helps. Mirror work kind of ticks all those boxes. You're seeing yourself, you're emotionally involved, hopefully, you're speaking. It creates this really direct feedback loop.
So you're basically hitting all the subconscious's preferred ways of learning at once.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like you're potentially bypassing that surface chatter, that conscious mind that's always judging.
The inner critic.
Exactly. And planting these positive seeds deeper down, it's fundamentally about shifting your self-image.
That phrase, self-image, it feels key here. Like it's the control panel for our reality.
That's a great way to put it. It's like the autopilot. Dr. Maxwell Maltz wrote about this in Psychocybernetics.
Oh, right.
His whole thing was that the subconscious basically accepts whatever image you consistently hold of yourself as the truth. It doesn't really argue.
So where does that image even come from? How is it built?
It's built up over time. Repeated thoughts, the stuff you tell yourself over and over, core beliefs you hold about yourself, about the world, and big emotional moments, they leave a stamp too.
So all that negative self-talk, I'm not good enough, I always mess up, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly that stuff. If you repeat it enough, especially with feeling, the subconscious just goes, okay, noted, that's who we are. And it shapes your reality accordingly.
Ouch. Okay, so the flip side then is using the mirror to intentionally feed it different information.
Precisely. Saying things like, I am lovable, I am powerful, I am capable, I am abundance in motion, while looking yourself in the eye.
It starts to overwrite the old program.
That's the goal. You're presenting a new blueprint, a new image, and using your voice, your gaze, the emotion to really anchor it in.
Okay, let's link this directly to manifestation then. How does looking in the mirror become a portal, as the source material puts it?
Right. Well, the core idea in manifestation isn't just wanting things. It's about attracting what you are, energetically speaking.
What your vibration is.
Exactly. And that vibration is tied directly to your beliefs about yourself, your worthiness. Can you truly attract abundance if deep down you feel unworthy of it? Probably not easily.
So mirror work helps shift that core identity, that sense of worthiness.
Yes. It helps you embody the feeling of already having or being what you desire right here, right now. You're working on becoming a vibrational match.
It's not just saying words into the glass.
No, it's speaking into the field, as the source says. Your thoughts, your words, your emotions, they carry energy. Doing it with intention in the mirror, you're broadcasting a clearer, stronger signal.
Okay, I'm sold on the why. Let's get practical. How do we actually do mirror work effectively? Key steps.
First off, finding or creating a space where you feel safe and comfortable is pretty important.
Like a quiet spot.
Yeah, quiet, maybe light a candle, smudge with sage if that's your thing, soft music, whatever helps you set an intention to connect with yourself. No distractions.
Yeah, makes sense. Setting the mood. What about the actual mirror part?
Eye contact, that's crucial. Look right into your own eyes and hold that gaze.
That sounds potentially awkward.
It can be. Honestly, it can feel really vulnerable at first, maybe uncomfortable, but that's okay. Actually, it's usually a sign you're touching on something important, that resistance is part of the process.
Okay, so don't flinch away. What do we say? Where do we start?
Start simple, foundational stuff. Things like, I love you, you are safe, you are enough, you are worthy.
Just basic core truths.
Yeah. And really try to feel them as you say them. Then, as you get more comfortable, you can move on to affirmations for specific areas you want to work on: success, love, money, healing, whatever it is.
So it's not robotic repetition.
Yeah.
It's about feeling the word.
Absolutely. Pay attention to what comes up emotionally. Tears, maybe laughter, peace, or even that resistance, numbness, it's all feedback.
Okay.
Just stay present with it. Don't judge it. Just notice. That means it's working, something's shifting.
And how often should we do this? Daily.
Consistency really helps, even 5 or 10 minutes a day. Doing it regularly makes more difference than one long session now and then.
Huh.
It reinforces that new self-image.
Right, let's talk specific applications.
Yeah.
Subconscious reprogramming. How does mirror work really tackle that?
It's that combination again. The repetition, the emotion, the visual feedback of seeing yourself say it. It's like a multi-pronged approach to the subconscious. Over time, this can really help heal old stuff, like childhood wounds, dismantle those limiting beliefs we all carry.
Like I'm not smart enough or whatever?
Exactly. Rewrite those self-sabotaging stories. Transform shame into acceptance. It can be quite deep.
Wow. Okay, what about abundance? Money stuff, that's always a big one. How can the mirror help there?
Well, the sources often point out that our external money situation often reflects our internal beliefs about deservingness, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
If you feel unworthy deep down, attracting wealth is going to be an uphill battle. Mirror work lets you tackle those core beliefs head on.
Can you give some examples of abundance affirmations for the mirror?
Sure, things like, I deserve to be wealthy and live an abundant life, or I am a magnet for divine compensation. Money loves me and flows to me easily. Wealth comes to me from all directions.
Saying those while looking yourself in the eye,
Yeah,
challenging those old lack beliefs.
precisely. You're cultivating a feeling, a vibration of abundance within you first.
And relationships. Self-love, how does that fit in?
It's very similar. The love we receive often mirrors the love we give ourselves, doesn't it? Our sense of worthiness plays a huge role in who we attract and how we're treated.
So the mirror is a tool for nurturing that inner relationship.
Most definitely. You can use it for self-forgiveness, forgiving others too, releasing resentment, talking to your inner child, telling them they're loved and safe now, reclaiming your power in relationships.
It sounds like building that foundation within yourself first.
It is. Like Louise Hay famously said, loving yourself is the foundation for loving others. Mirror work is a direct way to practice that self-love.
It's interesting how this connects to both science and maybe more spiritual ideas too.
Yeah, it bridges that gap quite nicely. Psychologically, we know affirmations can help rewire thought patterns, boost self-esteem. That's pretty established. Then you have mirror neurons. These are brain cells that fire both when you do something and when you see someone else do it. Or even see yourself doing it in a mirror.
So my brain reacts to me saying, I am confident in the mirror, almost like it's real social feedback.
That's the idea. It reinforces the message on a neurological level. It's quite fascinating.
Wow. And the quantum aspect?
Well, there's the quantum physics principle that observation affects reality. Focused attention has power.
So gazing intently at yourself while affirming positive things.
Could be seen as actively focusing your consciousness to shape your reality. Based on that intended self-perception, you're putting focused energy onto that image, that feeling.
And how can we layer spiritual practices onto this?
The sources suggest things like chanting mantras in the mirror, maybe Om or I am that I am.
Powerful statements.
Or doing Ho'oponopono, the forgiveness practice, using breath work while you do it. Visualization, even specific chants for abundance, like Lakshmi mantras from the Hindu tradition. It adds another layer of energetic intention.
Kind of amplifying the effect. And people have seen real results with this.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The sources mention thousands of people overcoming eating disorders, building confidence, manifesting partners, financial breakthroughs. It works because you're finally speaking truth to yourself as yourself.
So for listeners wanting to start, can we map out a simple daily ritual?
Totally. Morning is great for setting the tone. Just a few minutes.
Like what?
Maybe stand there, look yourself in the eye, and say things like, today is going to be amazing. I welcome love and success. I am open and ready to receive abundance. Something to kickstart the day positively.
Nice. Simple and powerful. What about ending the day?
Evening can be more about release and acknowledgement. Maybe affirmations like, I forgive myself for anything today. I release what no longer serves me. I am proud of myself for. And always ending with that core, I love you. You are enough.
That sounds really centering.
And the source suggests maybe placing a hand on your heart at the end, taking a deep breath, just to really seal it in.
That's a beautiful practice.
Yeah.
So wrapping this up, it feels like the mirror isn't just reflecting our face, is it?
Not at all. It's reflecting our inner state. And it can be a powerful tool to consciously change that state.
So the real question for everyone listening is, are you ready to truly see yourself beyond the surface?
Yeah. Are you willing to meet that soul in the reflection with approval, with powerful, loving words, with belief.
Because that potential for transformation is right there, waiting in the mirror, waiting for you to connect.
And remember, you are not broken. You don't need fixing. You are ready. And that mirror, it's ready to show you just how powerful you already are.
If you want to go deeper, definitely check out the resources mentioned in our source materials. Louise Hay's Mirror Work Guide is fantastic. There are also great articles on affirmations from Very Well Mind, The Science on Mirror Neurons on PubMed, and Psychology Today on Self-Image.
Yeah, lots to explore.
We've also put a link if you're interested in manifestation tools, and check out the related articles we've linked to, stuff like the hidden pattern, energetic alignment, prosperity is your birthright, and what is manifestation? They tie in really well.